something like that. And if you sit on it for a while, it'll probably go up in value.
Now, I'm particularly fascinated by the social history of earlier periods, particularly things like shop fittings. It seems to me here we've got a complete chemist shop. Wonderful set of drawers. Tell me where these came from.
Well, about 25 years ago, I was working in a pharmacy, and I heard that a shop up the road was being refitted.
An old one.
An old one. And during my dinner hour, I popped along to have a look, and this set of drawers was sitting on the pavement. And the shop fitter said that they were just taking them away to be burnt.
Good Lord.
So I said, well, here's a £10 note, can I get a loan of your van? And nipped home with them, and that's the story of it.
Fantastic. I mean, this is one of the best sets I've seen for a long time. You've got not just all the mahogany drawers themselves, you've got these lovely inset brass name panels. Now, of course, these are all for obscure medical, chemical things that many of which we don't know about today, aren't they?
That's true, but there's one or two names there that are actually still used in hospital today.
Really? Now, of course, on its own, it's become very desirable. One can see this put into a kitchen or put into a living room as a feature. Similarly, the mirror there, dispensing department, that, of course, is later. These, I would say, are about 1850, 1860, middle of the 19th century. The mirror is about 1910. Now, of course, the jars, again, are part of the history with their strange names.
Yes.
Senna, I think even I can guess that one.
Yes, we still use Senna tablets.
Senna pods, Senna tablets. It looks pretty gloomy stuff. Would it still work, do you think?
I'm sure it would still be. Do you want to try?
You can prescribe me some, can you?
Yes.
Because, I mean, you are a pharmacist.
Yes, that's
so
correct.
you know what all these things do and what they do to you.
Yes.
Now, this thing is a pill slab. I know about those. We see those quite often. It makes these round pills.
That's right.
But what is this?
Well, this is a single punch tablet machine.
Show me.
And what we do is we take the granules, we fill the hopper like this, and then the dye is filled up like that. We then compress it down quite hard, actually.
Yes.
And then pushing up allows a tablet to be made, and there's a tablet.
Now, that is a tablet.
Yeah.
Now, that's flat.
That's flat and compressed.
And so that is now what we would erroneously call a pill.
No, that's still a tablet.
That's a tablet. Those are pills.
These are pills, and
so
these are a
pills
roll.
are round.
That's correct.
And tablets are flat.
Pills are no longer with us.
Nobody makes pills.
Nobody
makes pills.
They're finished.
So, you pay a lot?
Well, I beg, steal and borrow. Some things people know the value of the bottles and so on. I do see them in antique shops, but I prefer to get things for nothing. Quite
yes,
honestly.
well, if you can, you're very lucky. I mean, these are fetching 30, 40, 50 pounds per bottle. Less so for the green ones, which are poison bottles, of course. Pill slabs like that, complete, would be about £100, I think. The mirror must be £200 or £300.
Yes.
I've no idea about this machine. I've never seen one. I suppose even though, in the right market, you're talking at £50 to £80.
Sure.
The cabinet, I would think that would be, in the right sort of shop, that would be £2,000, something like that now.
That's fantastic.
It's a really good one.
Really?
I think it's one of the best I've ever seen.
Oh, that's most
So
interesting.
you've got a great collection, and there's still things to find.
I'm still looking.
Where do these come from, these books? Do you know?
My mother's desk, but they might just have been put in there.
Right.
I just don't remember, to be honest.
Do you know anything about them?
My husband probably does, but I just at last minute this morning lifted them.
I'm so glad you brought them in. This, to me, is exactly what the Antiques Roadshow is all about. I mean, I could spend hours going through these. I've had a few minutes to look at them, and look what I've found already. You have a maker's day book, journal, with a list of some of his clients in it.
Yes.
And just go to page 1. The Duke of Buccleuch, made for Dalkeith. A wardrobe with wings in the French style, finished in white and gold, and varnished for the Queen's room. And there we have the drawing of the piece of furniture, with, incredibly, the date, 1843, on the 2nd of February. Over here we have the making, the cabinet work, which cost £14. The carving, £17, 16 shillings. The wood was a mere £6, 6 shillings. 6 guineas, I suppose that is. The locks were only 15 shillings. And we've got painting and gilding, another £14. And the papers, and I presume by that they mean the lining papers for the shelves and things like that, 5 shillings. A total of £52, 16 shillings. Now, I can't see that wardrobe, but I'd have thought it's probably still there at Dalkeith. I don't think the Duke of Buccleuch sold anything in the last 100 years or so. What's that wardrobe worth today? Well, without seeing it, 5,000 to 8,000 pounds, something like that. And there's the cost of it. And what is the joy of this book is as one goes through it, you've got all of these drawings. So nobody did this. I mean, Richard Gillow of the 18th century wrote a day book like this with little drawings alongside. This is just at the advent of photography, but he's drawn the pieces. When I look through this and see the dates, it confirms what we already know about the dates of pieces, but all these different types of styles of furniture, with who he made them for. Dr. Syme, don't know who he is. We could probably find out. It's there we are, a Macintosh of Macintosh here. An important layer, no doubt. I mean, it just goes on. So that's his furniture book. This is his gilding book.
Oh.
And I've marked here, once again, we have the Duke of Buccleuch. For a sofa, £2, 12 shillings for the gilder. The gold was 13 shillings. And it goes on like this. It's fascinating. He obviously was an important cabinet maker. He's recorded here as well. Carvers on the other side of the book. Flick through it, I don't know who we're going to have. The first page, probably his most important client, the Duke of Buccleuch. He's one Lady Gifford, again the Duke. 4 sofas this time, 3 in oak and 1 for gilding. It's quite extraordinary. Another piece for the Duke. And these exquisite little drawings here, 6 oak flower stands. I'm sure a lot of these are in his houses of Bow Hill, Dalkeith.
Yes.
I'm sure they're still there, these pieces. It's absolutely
It'll be
riveting.
interesting to find out.
Someone, I hope, someone watching this programme might be able to put 2 and 2 together. We might be able to find out who made this. These, in my opinion, should be in a museum.
Oh.
Another thing which has caught my eye, a very modest little, I think, pencil-written inscription here, chairs sent to Mount Vernon. Could it be George Washington's house?
Well,
Mount Vernon in America? I don't know. This is the book of books of research. They're very academic. One needs to spend a lot of time cutting through it. Perhaps somewhere is written the maker's name. But that's the link we need to make now from this. But even without that, do they have any real value? Have you any idea?
not an idea, no.
Well, at auction, if I wanted to buy these to do research, I'd have to pay for the 3 books at least £500 each. So
Didn't realise that.
£1,500. Is that a surprise to you?
Yes, it is. Definitely.
They're absolutely fascinating. We've got to do some more research.
I actually bought it in an antique sale as a mirror.
As a mirror?
Yes, yes.
Did you know there was a painting behind it?
No, I didn't, no.
Very good. It's by a man called Patrick William Adam, all clearly signed, so that's not particularly clever of me to know that. But the thing is that it's actually rather unusual for Patrick William Adam because he was rather better known for his interior scenes. And here we have a wonderful, bright outside scene where he's caught not only the wonderful colours of a nice border, but you get the brilliant sunshine and light. Adam was, as I say, particularly well known for his interiors. He did train under MacTaggart, and it's painted in the great tradition of Scottish paintings with lots of wonderful light and colour. The light coming through the trees, all the various different shadows and play of light on the leaves and on the flowers. And you can see it's a wonderfully slick and quick painting with areas of the canvas still not covered with paint, but the overall effect is wonderfully skillful.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It is, oh, it's an absolutely beautiful picture, yeah. How much did the mirror cost you?
£25.
Recently?
1975.
£25. And you bought it because you liked the frame and so on?
Yes, that's right.
Right. Well, had you once you took the mirror away, had you ever thought how much the
Oh
picture
no,
might
we
worth?
thought someone had actually painted it themselves, hadn't liked it, and have covered it up with a mirror.
Right, you never thought to look for the artist's name up? No. Well, at the moment, a good interior scene by Adam is making many thousands, and I think that at auction at the moment this would make somewhere between 6,000 and 8,000. And, you know, it's in a particularly nice condition. It's absolutely untouched. It's exactly as the artist would have intended it to be. So, quite a useful buy for £25.
Unbelievable.
Well, our day here in Perth today has proved yet again the ability of this programme to astonish even those of us who take part in it. In